every day.
Thank you very much.
And it's devoid of insults, but straight to the point, factual and fearless.
Charlie, no be joke. The pressure people like Johnny can give you.
No.
You no get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnny and his people, the pressure they can give you, you no get grey hair, you go get.
But straight to the point, factual and fearless.
Charlie, no be joke. The pressure people like Johnny can give you.
No.
You no get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnny and his people, the pressure they can give you, you no get grey hair, you go get. So your best bet is not to have hair.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Yehovah Jimila kemi wa helelo. Na bopugbe mashe. Yehovah Jimila. Mi she fon kugbe. E jako kemi ye. Bono Jimmy Kwelo. Na mo here in here akpopo ye. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Johnny's Bite. It's Wednesday, it's my day. It's going to rain, I told you. So be careful out there. Stay safe if you live in a flood-prone area. At this time, you know that your life is in your hands because it's been raining, and so far, none of the district assemblies has come up with a very strategic plan to say this is my evacuation center within my space, and that people whose homes get flooded, this is where you come and get help, warm meals, blankets, and all of that. So you are on your own, literally. If I ask you now to tell me how often you have met with your DC or MCE and how often they have engaged you to understand the challenges in your community and how they intend to fix them, I'm sure that you'll be found wanting. Only a few will stand out. Only a few MCEs and DCEs come to you to come and ask you what your problems are. Only a few of them hold town hall meetings. Only a few of them actually engage with their constituents. They enjoy being called honorable, and riding in SUVs. They actually don't care about the people they are supposed to be managing. They don't care. Yesterday, I saw a very ridiculous video and sad video at that of a certain wooden bridge somewhere in Accra. But they have an MCE. They have a DCE. And children use that bridge every now and then. I can't immediately find a video. But that's the painful part. The local governance. We say we are doing decentralization. Local governance. Governance is being done by the people at the grassroots level. But I challenge you this morning. If you know your MCEs, they mention their name on a Twitter handle, hashtag Johnny's Bite. Tell me how often your MCE or DCE has engaged with you. And tell me how they have given you indication of having a strategic plan to fix your problems. Because you pay your property rate to them. You pay your business operation rate to them. You pay all other rates to them, to the district assembly. But you run to your MP because they were the ones who came to promise. The DCs don't promise. Tell me which of your DCs, and I'm saying it started raining. We know when it started raining. Which of the municipal assemblies or district assemblies are able to say, this is an area in my community I'm creating to help the people should their homes get flooded? None of them has done that. They won't do it because they don't love you. They don't love you and their homes don't get flooded. So they don't actually care about you. But it is your taxes and your money that goes to pay them. And your taxes and money go to give them ex gratia. But they don't care about you. And while they don't care about you, there's also, a creeping danger that's coming in. I was reading the national security document yesterday again. I think I've read it about 4 times. I was reading it again, and the conversation about food security dropped into my head. There are great people have been telling us over and over and over again. And yesterday we demonstrated to you how food has become expensive in this country. And yesterday we demonstrated that to you. We showed you how the price of cocoa has ballooned, how the balls of cake are shrinking, how the size of bread is shortening. We told you, we're telling you the realities on the ground, not the speech. Forget the speeches. And that Ghana is a net exporter of food, and why? And we have built warehouses, and we have done irrigation. If you have done all those things, the impact should be felt at the market when people go to buy their food. Now, in places where food is actually grown, food is expensive. That is the conversation. So when we asked the question, they told us Accra is not Ghana. Granted, Kumasi is not Ghana, granted. Tamale is not Ghana, granted. But if you have all these spots also recording cases where price of food is expensive, everywhere on their own constitutes Ghana. So those who come with that lame response and say Accra is not Ghana, you may have to keep quiet. Some of you don't even travel outside Accra. You don't know. You don't know. We go around the countryside. You don't know. We don't stay just in the air-conditioned offices. Times are hard. Things are hard. Petrol prices are going up. Again, people are parking their cars to join Trotro. And you know, if we had a better transport system that's running, I tell you, a lot more people will park their cars, traffic will reduce, a quality of work will be assured because people will get to work healthy, happy, and healed, and they will go and work effectively and efficiently and get back home, have a good sound sleep, and can go back to work again. So Ghana, we don't have a public transport system. Our railway system, we created a whole railway ministry. Talk, TikTok. I thought that TikTok is supposed to mean think before you talk. But ours is talk, TikTok. That's what we do. We promised that we're going to build a rail line from the western region all the way to Paga. We gave it a 4-year term. Where is it? So you don't have proper bus systems, you don't have rail systems, and you know that our big men, when you travel outside of this country, we use the buses, we use the cabs, we use the trains. You can't, of course, wear your 3-piece suit and go and sit in a certain rickety trotro that will eventually ruin your dress, tear a part of it. You can't do that. So times are hard, times are tough. And we must stop whitewashing things and face the reality. Stop putting all the excuse on Russia, Ukraine. And now the COVID excuse has died down small. But now that we're being told that COVID is back, I'm sure that COVID conversation will be resurrected. Meanwhile, we have not done the accounting for COVID. So we are just spending, we are just chopping, we are just borrowing, spending, chopping, borrowing, spending, chopping, borrowing, spending, chopping. That's what we're doing. And then we are not thinking of the future, because the future generations, that's you, me, the younger generation, those who are in JSS, those who are in primary school, kindergarten, they will be the ones to come and pay the debt that is being accrued for us. And we are not actually seeing the benefit of what is being borrowed in our name impacting our lives. So you walk into a market, you want to buy food, and it's so expensive. Yet you are planting for food and jobs. So I ask the question, where are the plants, where is the food, and where are the jobs? Agric Minister, good morning to you. Where are the plants, where is the food, and where are the jobs? In the first year of planting for food and jobs, you went to Parliament and told them you had been able to create 745,000 jobs. If you're able to create 745,000 jobs in 1 year in the agri sector, multiply that by 6 times, or averagely 700,000. Can you imagine how many jobs you would have created? Not be paper job, or they talk proper job. You said you created 745,000 jobs. Go and check the Hansard if you have forgotten. Good morning to you, sir. Ghana is the next exporter of food, but we are importing every kind of food, including cassava and fish. We have the sea here. We have spent money to do close season. We even had a ridiculous way of opening and closing the sea. We spent money to print a dummy key, and we went in a ceremonial way to go open and close the sea. Yet we import fish. Cocoa, which is a mainstay. Cocoa production is reducing. It's in the news. I am not the one saying it. Go to the western region. The cocoa production is reducing. Cocoa that gives us money is reducing. I remember when we brought up the conversation that the Chinese are now planting cocoa, harvesting it, and actually drying it in a mechanized way. I told you about Olam also having farms, hectares, 2,000 or so, 20,000 hectares of farm of cocoa. Our Minister for Agri came to tell us, sir, that we should not worry because the quality of cocoa that we do or that we produce is of a higher grade than what they produce. Today, we are not even able to hit our 1 million metric tons target of cocoa. And it is reducing. That means that the cash that we used to get from them is also reducing. we are not producing, refining the cocoa. We are not adding value to the cocoa as much as we should. We are selling the beans as raw as we can. And now the people we sell the beans to are themselves producing beans and mechanizing it. That's Alfredo Kansi. No, play that sound bite for me. Let's hear it.
1 month ago, now Tony is saying.
Okay, near Tony 40.
40.
40 and 45.
So she says that this is 60 Ghana cedis. A month ago, it was between 40 and 45 cedis.
Fair no. Oma tunti se omo to no mo de ba say na. No mo ache fair no. E de gu engo no so. So mo de ya no so mo de amaye. We ni 15 cedis. Kese ni 20 cedis.
And then this was how much?
And no 12.
This was 12, and now it's 15 cedis.
The wheat we have local and we have the imported one. The local normally first was selling at 3 cedis, but it's now it's 4 cedis for a cup. At the millet formerly was 2 cedis, 50 pesos for a cup, but now it's 4 cedis.
This is just a small indication of it. Maybe the Agric Minister has forgotten his job description and KPI. I'll remind him. And I like what the president did in January 2017, 11 January, was an afternoon between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. He announced the first batch of 13 ministers at the Jubilee House. I think that day when he finished, he said the press has been very impressive, and when they called them, they answered, so they should let the press hold something. The press never held that something. Whatever the president meant, I don't know. But he said, let the press hold something. Played back the mandate that the president gave to the Greek minister. Maybe they are forgetting. The Greek minister is going round now. He has billboards everywhere. He wants to be president. You have not finished your Greek minister job. You want to be president. Play the video.
We have yet another member of the Economic Management Committee of our government, and another very pivotal role in the economic life of our country. We have seen in these last few years a systematic decline in the performance of Ghanaian agriculture. Output, rates of growth, the capacity to create food for ourselves, produce food for ourselves, all of these have been on a systematic decline. And it's time we put in charge of agriculture people who have been thinking and have been successful in the area and who have a very broad, comprehensive view of what we need to do to get Ghanaian agriculture working, so that, one, the food deficits that we now experience, rice production, even in those of tubers of cassava, yam, etc., that all of those become things of the past, that we're able to develop cash crops that can diversify our economy and generate more export revenues for us, and provide us also with raw materials for the industrial development that we want to take place. Educated, did an agricultural degree at the University of Ghana, subsequently became PhD holder from the wrong university, but nevertheless a good university, was at Cambridge. So, and then from there went to work for the International Coffee Organization and rose to be, in fact, its #2 figure. So we're talking about somebody who's extremely well versed in issues to do with agriculture, agricultural productivity and development. For the last few years, he has been a member of parliament for Kwadaso, and also the spokesperson for our party in the House and in the country. I think many of you have been listening to him and the pleas that he has been making for more appropriate policies for the revival and development of our cocoa industry and other aspects of our agricultural system. I believe that he's in a position to provide very strong leadership to the farmers' organizations, and to the farming community in general. We're talking about somebody who's going to have a very hands-on approach to the development of our agriculture. And it is an area which we need all the help that we can get, beginning with having a proper policy framework which will enable Ghanaian agriculture to prosper. I believe that Dr. Usman Friakoto has the credentials to make that happen for us in our country. So he's the person that I'm recommending to the Parliament.
That was the mandate, the job description, the JD and the KPI, key performance indicator that the president gave to the Agric Minister. Revive our agricultural sector, mentioned your credentials, PhD this, you are done international coffee this, done that. How has that impacted our lives? That when I go to the market today, I go to my favorite Banku seller or my Banku joint. How has that impacted it? Your PhD and my bowl of Banku, how is that commensurate? They said come and revive, and I think that now that government has become so spiritual in their conversations, we are talking spirituality and religiosity, and we have left the job that was given to us to do. When the president said revival, he didn't mean church revival. He meant that you had said in 2016 that the agri sector was dying, it was growing at a negative rate. You said it, that we were not growing and that you will come and revive it. So the president's call for revival was not a church revival. He said, come and resuscitate what you said was dead. After 6 years or 6 years on, what would you say your scorecard is, Mr. Agric Minister? The things that were said to you by the president. Today, farmers cannot find fertilizers. You said you're subsidizing fertilizer by 15%. Farmers cannot find the fertilizers. The farming season is moving swiftly. What it means is that food that we're supposed to plant, harvest, and store for this year so we can use next year will be non-existent if we don't take care next year. Food, maize, sorghum, millet, cassava, tomatoes, onions, all those things. Food, they are food that we're supposed to be planting now, harvesting, storing in our warehouses that have been built that we so much out, and then we start enjoying them in 2022, at least for the first quarter. Question, are we planting enough? 2, are we harvesting enough? 3, are we storing enough? 4, does our buffer stock have food in their stores? Where are the fertilizers? And if indeed we have created 745,000 jobs in 2017 alone, we should not have young people roaming around. We started youth in agriculture. We trumpeted it. How many young people have we put into agriculture and how have we supported them? The lands that used to be farmlands are now galamsey sites largely. They are now being turned into real estate because when the farmer sees that, I am suffering. Whatever I do, I am not making money out of it. And somebody comes with a proposal that I can build an estate on this land and give you X amount, they will take it. The reality on the ground is that people are trading off their farmlands, go to the west. For galamsey's sake, go around the country. Your mandate is to revive. The revival is not just to keep what we have, but also to expand what we have and make sure that food is readily available. You see that when you went for your vetting, the second vetting, they asked you about food affordability and food availability. You got angry. Honorable Muntaka asked you that question. I watched it. You got angry. And I'm saying that on this 11th of January 2017, when all 13 ministers, the first batch were announced, you saw how meek they all looked. From Napo to Kenoforiata to the Agric Minister to the Health Minister to the National Security Minister. You saw how all of them, they'll come and stand by the president like this. And they'll be nodding like that. Or some put their hands behind them and they'll be nodding like that. Today, when you ask those same people questions about the job that they came to beg for, the job that the president succinctly described for them to go and do, they get angry. But I've not insulted anybody. If I've insulted them, tell me. I'm only asking questions that this is what the president asked you to go and do. 6 years on, have you done that job? What has been the impact in the lives of the people? It not be insult. And it go be, it no be plan. It go be, it no be plan. Show us your plan, show us your scorecard. Get up, go to work, and make sure we have food in the market to eat, and the food is not expensive. Times are hard, times are tough. Good morning to you.
Sorry for interruption, but due to the acidic content of the atmospheric weather condition in the economy, I have decided wa obesumani bia metal afemuntien carbohydrate for wache